afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the visiting team and the home team. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Running this one off right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to the well again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. These guys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. They'll throw to begin this drive. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again to throw on second. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37. They'll run here on first down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. On now comes their punter. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, put some air under this one. Right side. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hand off on second and short. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4 there, and that is good for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First down, play action. All in left side. And they take him down right along the 30. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Manages a gain of 3 there, and that means first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
You're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, if as an offense, you continue, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1. He tries to sneak it, and they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it. That's a real tip of the cap to the defense to get that stop.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Running in on 4th and goal. That has to take some major guts, Brock, especially knowing a lot of the time there were some rushes before it that came up short.
It's guts, it's will, it's willpower, maybe even it's a little bit of pride. But you know what? When you're in that huddle, you feel that stubbornness to refuse to accept the field goal. Not on our watch. We're going to do all we can to run this sucker in.
tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Hawk.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Throwing now on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking to throw here. He's got a man left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. Let's go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ready. Cowboys.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. He fields it from the 8. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got burnt over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever begin the second half.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on second down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now.
They'll air it out on third. Running out route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
So fourth down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Back to throw on first and 10. Short pass brought in. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying the right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Complete out to the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now. Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. Ooh, got him close to the line to gain. Down to the 25. Third and maybe a yard.
So when there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then he some positive yards.
He'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 7, Hawk.
Goal to go, it's a pass play. Dumped off to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Catch made. And in he goes for the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive their lead to 11. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds his back complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready,
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
60.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Caught by his back. Let me get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 79 Broncos.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
70 Lions. Check go.
Give now to the running back. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
Hey, check. No.
Plowing up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
This time it's a passing play. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Let's go now. Rambo 80. Warrior 70. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Trying the toss here for 2. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Visitors 21, our home team 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That'll be complete to Elliott. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready? Take the 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Go!
He's back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. A solid gain there, Brock, with about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Offense is hurrying. Time running down. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set. Go.
Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, it's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
On the go.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Set, go. 70 Lions.
They give it to him up the middle. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.